Hello, my name is Jeff Rolka. You can learn more about me at voicelessonssf.com. A big thank you for checking out my video. This is a requested video on melismatic singing, or melismas. And there were a lot of specific questions in this request, and I'm going to answer those after we do a bit of singing. So I want to get to some practical exercises to work on melismas. Now, a melisma, it's not really a complicated thing. When you've got a syllable of a word, and you're singing that syllable of a word over several different notes, that's a melisma. If you had one note and one syllable, not a melisma. So there you go. The thing about melismas is that if you've been singing your warm-ups or your scales, you're singing them quite frequently. Because anytime you've got a passage and you're singing E, well, that's all melismatic. The trick with melismas is getting the consonants of your words in the right place at the right time. And so I've got 3 exercises that we're going to do. And the third one has a sinister little twist to it, which I think is kind of cool. And we can all do them together. These are pitched for male and female vocals. So if you're a male vocalist, you can start here in my left hand. May I see you. Just a little low for me. Female vocals can start here. May I see you. And if it ever gets too high or too low, just drop out and get back in when it's comfortable. Here we go. And now the next exercise, we're going to do that same 5-note scale pattern, but we're going to flip it. So we're going to go from 5 down to 1 and 1 back up to 5. Words are the same, but I purposely have tried to put the consonant sounds in kind of awkward places. Now, that's just for practice, okay? That just gets us going with this so that we can practice with it and get accustomed to it. In your own music, it may be similar, it may be different, or the music that you choose to sing. So this next one sounds like this. May I see you would be where female vocalists could begin. May I see you. Male vocalists, may I see you. Really getting to the bottom of my range there. And exercise. I think that there are two things about this that can be somewhat challenging. One is that it begins with an arpeggio. We don't always sing scales. So you have, and the temptation will be to re-articulate those pitches. And I want to encourage you to sing through the arpeggio. The next tricky bit of it, and this is the sinister part, if you ask me, is that when we descend, where are you? When we change words on the 7th scale degree on the bottom, we have to sing through those as well. Where are you? Which makes for a fun little exercise. So, and there you go. I always like exercises like this because they're as close to singing music in an exercise context that we get without really using a song. So it's kind of fun to make these exercises and to practice with them and use them. So I hope you enjoy those. The questions that the person asked were more about the history of melismatic singing. And it goes all the way back to Gregorian Chant. And specifically, it would have been from the Mass and the Alleluia part. And from there, melisma started to get incorporated into other parts of music and get more widely disseminated. Nowadays, we hear it all over the place. Of course, melismas are very prevalent in popular music. When you listen to an artist like Whitney Houston, for example, who's very well known for her improvisatory riffs, those very high, melodious things that she sings in her songs, those are melismatic passages, many notes on a single vowel syllable, or a couple vowel syllables interspersed throughout the riff. As always, I hope this is extremely helpful to you. My name is Jeff Rolka. If you have any questions or need clarification, please do get in touch. I try to respond just as quickly as I possibly can. I thank you very, very much for watching, and if you've chosen to subscribe, I thank you again for that. If you haven't yet, I'd like to encourage you to do so, because I get new content out just about every week. And by subscribing, you are the first to know. So thanks once again. Enjoy singing, take good care of your voices, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye.